Journeyman! I'm talking about, baby. What's up, guys? Saturday. I wanted to do something different this video. Hold on. I wanted to talk about morning routines. Alright? Morning routines are of the utmost importance. And before we dive into that, let's talk about what I've learned, because that's what I've kind of been basing all these videos on the past week. Christian, what did you learn from the last week? Well, I learned I got these sick wheels and wheel set. So I have the time trial coming up September 24th. It's called the Tour de Irwin. And Journeyman raced it back in, I want to say 2016 or 2017. I got second place. I'll throw it on my Facebook, the post, so you guys can check out the face I was making on the podium. I was super upset. But anyways, I vowed to myself that if I had the funds and if I had the means to get myself back there to the race again and win, I will. So here we are in 2022, a few years later, and I said, hey, I'm only an embarrassing amount of way to drive for a non-competitive race. So September 24th, I will go down to Fort Irwin, California, and I will attempt my best effort on the felt with the Specialized Cotton Pro Turbo tires, which is the race tires, super thin, and then I have the Profile Design 78 in the back and 58 in the front, I think. That's just the depth of the wheel, how deep these carbon rims go, more aerodynamic, stuff like that. So we're gonna do it on the felt, and we'll see how it goes. Should be good. And let me take a sip of my coffee. Ice Pass, let's talk about it. Probably heard me talk about it a lot in the past. It's for a good reason, or cold shower, or cold water therapy, or whatever it is. Because I do, for the past 6 days now, I started on Monday and I just finished up before I did the video. Probably the next video I'll do it while I'm actually in the ice bath and I'll film the video. Essentially what I'm saying is, I've been doing it for 6 days, 2 times a day, once in the morning, once at night, and it's a powerful tool that I use to not only breathe deep, but also just kind of recenter my thought process, recenter what I'm doing, just keep my mind, just feel what it's the few times in my life where I can just, it's so focused that you can't think about anything else besides what you're doing. A few thoughts that go through my head are, Christian, this is stupid and it's cold, which it is, and the physical benefits of it and the psychological benefits of it afterwards. That's what I'm thinking about most of the time. So I challenge you guys to try it, all 3 of you. In the morning I do 1 minute at, it can be a cold shower, guys. It doesn't have to, you don't have to take the temperature. I just have the temperature thing set up for my ice bath or ice cold water plunge or whatever. I started at 50 degrees and I stayed in there for a minute. That was my starting point. So, and my starting point for like how deep I went, if you're gonna go into an ice plunge, is, first of all, if you're gonna pay for it, then just go all the way in. Just dive all the way in. You've already spent money, whatever. But if you have a deep chest freezer and you want to convert that, we can talk about that later. But essentially, I started with my hips, I think hip deep. I'm just sitting there like this, like 90-degree angle. And I'm telling you, it's really changed. It's a game changer mentally. Because once you overcome the adversity in the morning, it seems like not a lot of not a lot of things are as hard as that. Going after that for sure throughout the day. So that's that in the morning, and then at night is horrible. But if you have problems sleeping, if you have anxiety, if you are scared of the dark, if whatever your problem is, I don't know. Being cold makes you not that, and I've realized that. Christian, what are you talking about? You're a sleep expert now? No, I'm not. And here's what I am. I'm a person that has experienced things and is willing and honest to tell you the honest truth. Willing and honest to tell you the honest truth. And here's the honest truth. I get in there twice a day at night. It's been the past 5 days. Tonight will make 6. And I get in there for, sometimes it's a minute, sometimes it's 10 minutes, sometimes it fluctuates, sometimes it's 11:30. But obviously if you think you're overdoing it, you probably are. I'll say that. So I stay in there for a long time. I get out and I feel refreshed mentally, I feel good physically, and I feel amazing and ready to sleep. And it helps me sleep. I don't mess around. Just my head goes on the pillow, boom. Within 10-15 minutes I'm out. Normally it takes me like 40 minutes of just laying there and contemplating life and tossing and turning. But when you're cold like that, it certainly helps. So here's the last tidbit of this week, and we're at 7 minutes, I think. You might see this book with a highlighter and a bunch of these little tags. So your boy started reading again on his pastime. I don't do it as much as I need to, or I should, and that's changing obviously by this book. It's small. It's called Don't Sweat the Small Stuff, and it's all small stuff. And basically it's a simple ways to keep little things from taking over your life. Christian, what do you mean? Are you about to read to us? Yeah, I'll read a page of this because this is important. And I didn't know this. So bear with me with my shitty reading skills. Okay, so this is the point I'll read. Don't interrupt others or finish their sentences. It wasn't until a few years ago that I realized how often I interrupted others and or finished their sentences. Shortly thereafter, I also realized how destructive this habit was, not only to the respect and love I received from others, but also for the tremendous amount of energy it takes to try to be in two heads at once. So don't think for the other person, basically. You don't know what they're thinking. Think about it for the moment. When you hurry along someone, interrupt someone, or finish his or her sentences, you have to keep track not only of your own thoughts, but of those of the person you're interrupting as well. Basically, we're not there yet. We don't have Neuralink, okay? Your boy's trying to get better at communication. Okay, this tendency, which by the way is extremely common in busy people, encourages both parties to speed up their speech and their thinking. This in turn makes both people nervous, irritable, and annoyed. It's downright exhausting. It's also the cause of many arguments because if there's one thing almost everyone resents, it's someone who doesn't listen to what they are saying and how they can really listen to what someone is saying when you are speaking for that person. So Journeyman, what are you talking about? Is that the last part of it? No? Come on. Half more page, guys. Bear with me. Once you begin noticing yourself interrupting others, you'll see that this insidious tendency is nothing more than an innocent habit that has become visible to you. This is good news because it means that all you really have to do is to begin catching yourself when you forget. Remind yourself before a conversation begins, if possible. Be patient and wait. Tell yourself to allow the other person to finish speaking before you take your turn. You'll notice right away how much the interruptions with the person in your life will improve as a direct result of this simple act. The people you communicate with will feel much more relaxed around you when they feel heard and listened to. Heard and listened to, guys. That's very important. Everyone wants to be listened and heard. Listened to and heard. You'll also notice how much more relaxed you'll feel when you stop interrupting others. Your heart and pulse rates will slow down and you'll begin to enjoy your conversation rather than rushing through them. This is an easy way to become a more relaxed and loving person. Journeyman, right? So we're at 11 minutes. That was a little bit long. There was me practicing reading. Boom. And also, stop interrupting others. That's a huge thing that I see. So next time when you're in public, guys, when you're in public, just listen to other people, right? Listen to the couples that are talking. Listen to them speaking back and forth. And it's literally like they stop or they're speaking, blah, 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 blah. And then someone they're like waiting. It's my turn to talk. That's how it sounds. So that's what I learned to do. And that's probably why I don't have a lot of friends, because they talk and I'm like, it's my turn to talk. And about me and whatever it is. So these little strategies, tidbits, are nuggets. That's what I call them, chicken nuggets from McDonald's. Those aren't good, guys. Don't eat those. Not too much anyways. Once a week, if you have to. But anyways, I'll probably keep reading from this because I'm almost done. I have, probably like 20 more pages left of this book, and then we're moving on to another one. But I hope you guys gained something from this video. So let's recap. Do ice baths or cold shower twice a day. Once in the morning, once at night. It'll help you sleep. It sucks, I know. Christian, you're crazy. Got it. September 24th, Journeyman's going to take on the freaking September 24th, the Tour de Irwin, right? And I challenge you guys to read some books, dude. Start reading again. Get off your phone so much. Don't freaking be on your phone that much. And we'll see you guys. We'll see you guys around. Journeyman. Morning coffee complete. Time to go get this run. Dream still lives, baby. Let's go. Let's go get it.